Guys are doing great. I'm proud of you. There you go. Good job. Oh. It's not often I receive an invitation. It's even less often I receive an invitation from Ezra. And it's even less often I receive an invitation from Ezra to be interviewed, for whatever reason. I did make a comment in passing about the holes in their museum, let's call them. I was told around the time the moon rises, so we should be relatively early. How fun. Someone ruined my play. I want fun. What an unfortunate place to live.
Oh, well, aren't you early?
A little.
Well, can't fault you for being productive. I will admit I was half expecting you not to show up.
I have nothing else to do.
Fair enough. I don't really have a good place to sit down, but I know that's not your style anyways.
I'll stand.
Now you better give those back to me after. I really don't like
The
that.
beast?
Oh, yeah.
What is this? What am I looking at here?
Beast.
It's a very big chicken.
It's the beast. I don't know what more is there to explain about that.
You do you.
Anyways, I don't know what you drink. Do you want water or something? I have water. Go dump that on your head or something.
Thank you.
So, I have a couple things prepared I jotted up. I guess some more, historical questions and then some more personal ones.
Ask away. Been here my whole life.
Alright. So you've told. Then I guess the best beginning question. Could you give a general overview of the history of Locke, including any sort of notable geological events, anthropological history, etc., etc.?
Well, I don't very well know time. I only learned it, or the way you guys experience time, I only learned it towards the beginning of the first civilization here in Locke. But before that, what I could only say was at least a few 100,000 years. Locke was originally a mountainous area with no lake, until slowly rising temperatures cause a glacier to melt and filled in the valley, flooding what was once a civilization. There's not really much else to say. I suppose when everyone moved in, it got a lot more polluted.
By everyone, are you referring to the first civilization?
Yes. It got worse when you guys all showed up, though. What else is there? I suppose it's best to just start from the beginning. When I was originally formed here, there was mountains, obviously, and sniffers used to roam the area. Or at least the coasts. They used to roam the coasts. And there was no lake. As time went on, and the climate shifted, causing an increase in temperature, these sniffers eventually went extinct, alongside all the plants they fed on. Or should I say the plants went extinct and then the sniffers went extinct because they had no food source. And then, as the temperature increased, nearby glaciers began to melt, causing the lake to fill up, but nowhere close to as full up as it is now. It used to be, maybe 5-10 meters at its deepest. And that allowed for some civilizations to take hold in the area. I won't blame them, it is quite geographically outstanding.
Lots of water and wood, I guess.
Yes, and given more time, more ice melted, the water level rised, and eventually consumed all of the civilizations that had originally left there. I believe there's only one ruin left in the Lake of Locke.
Oh, really? Where?
In the lake. It's next to the Isle of Locke.
I guess I just assumed someone else had built that more recently.
Oh, it's submerged, but still. It was built by the original colonizers here.
Guess I'll check it out soon. Anything else?
Nothing that didn't happen all over the world. There was a season of torrential rainstorms. Though you know the story, I assume. Not much else. Been environmentally stable for quite a long time.
All right. Anything else, or should we move on to the next question?
I mean, not that I can think of.
Alright, well, if you remember anything, we can always double back. Next question. So, I guess this built in well, actually, to this previous statement. You mentioned the initial group of settlers in Locke and that they're
Yes.
no longer currently around. Other than obviously the whole drowning thing, what happened to them?
Oh. There was a few parties that passed through, and eventually there was a little civilization that grew itself here. Given time, they tore each other apart. Not violently, more so with their own words. Many people left. They attempted a democracy, it didn't go all too well.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess that's also built into this question. Based on past history, do you think Locke will be reformed as a nation or governed group? And if so, do you think it'll last?
Not in any meaningful way. The
Mm.
people of Locke don't seem to have a lot going for them. And depending on how you define last, like in time, maybe it could last for a year, maybe 10 years, but eventually it'll fall apart.
Mm.
Not as stable as other things.
What do you find stable?
My own opinions I find to be quite stable. I feel as if many others are inconsistent at best.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Anyways, well, I guess that's enough on that. What do you consider to be the golden age of Locke?
When no one was here,
Quite a bare bones answer. Care to elaborate and add any other detail?
the period of time between the destruction of the original civilization and the rise of the second civilization, I believe was the best time in this area. There was not as much lush greenery to bog down everything as there once was, and of course there wasn't as many people to deal with.
I guess the water that killed all the plants would have been quite helpful for you.
Well, it was the rising
Anything else?
temperatures that did most of the damage, but still.
Fair. I suppose with this golden age, other than, of course, your whole thing about life and whatnot, what did you enjoy about it?
I enjoyed the quiet. Gave me
Oh.
time to think. But I do enjoy having the friends I do now. What else? I also enjoyed the, how do you say, lack of being held to standards that are unbecoming of me.
Oh?
I'm not a big fan of people trying to force me to obey their laws or punish me for doing things that, quite frankly, they have no say in telling me what I should or shouldn't do, is what I mean to say. People love to force their ways of life upon others.
I think I'll actually wrap back around to this when I have something more in the next section about it. Alright. Well, I guess this is now more of the personal section. But I guess just generally, tell me about yourself. Any sort of personal history, any fun details you'd like to share with the class?
As a class,
It's a figure of speech. You'll learn when you're older.
There's not really much to say about myself. I am quite old by your standards. I only have one set of clothes.
Don't they get smelly?
No,
Oh?
I don't sweat.
I mean more about the viscera you seem to accumulate.
Well, the clothes, over time, I've infused the fibers with amethyst, which has allowed me to just sort of walk into lava and then walk out without the clothes burning, but removing all debris.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm quite knowledgeable on cultures all over the world because of my, I suppose let's say, ever-present nature.
Oh,
It'd be
really?
difficult to find an area of the world that I haven't been in some way or another.
Quite the wanderer, are you?
I'm
No matter
also
sense.
inherited it.
Any fun things you've seen you want to share?
It's all the same, really.
Patterns repeating?
Yes. Mountains, valleys, stone, occasional civilizations, quote unquote. It's hard to escape the usual grass, trees, bugs, people. It's all the same. It's all ever, let's just say it's all over the place.
Alright.
Ever pervasive.
But don't look too closely on some people's personal conversation. I guess this one loops back around to the other point. How did you initially adapt to the first settlers around Locke, and additionally, why do you feel the need to mimic their languages, culture, behaviors?
Why do you feel the need to speak the language you do? So I can properly communicate. That's why.
But why do you feel the need to? You said you didn't really much care for life. You're more of a solitary guy.
Sometimes it's easier to talk with people.
Really? You don't seem
Yeah.
to be using that skill a lot recently.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe. So, what aspects were you more interested in adapting? Because I mean, you wear clothes or facsimiles of them.
I wear clothes to make sure people are relatively comfortable around me. If I don't wear clothes, they see me as a monster, I find. The clothes don't completely solve it, but if I don't mimic them, then I have to deal with people seeing, oh, a big, scary amethyst man. Let's go chase him down. He must be evil, or let's go worship him.
Somehow I don't think the clothes help you with that front.
They humanize me.
And you're not a fan of that?
I consider it better than the alternative.
Being seen as a monster?
Being treated as a monster. I could care less if I'm seen as one.
Alright. Suppose that's the next question. Did you actually kill a baby?
I mean, I killed Finch. I suppose that could be a baby.
I mean, I've heard a lot more rumors before that happened.
No, I did not kill a baby. Directly.
Directly.
Well, what's a baby again?
Young human, doesn't
How
really
young?
understand right from wrong quite yet. Depends on the species.
A young human that doesn't understand right from wrong? You mean Leaf? Is Leaf a baby?
I guess in some contexts. Oh no, he's, I think, more of a teenager. I think babies are more, like around 1 year old. Toddlers are like up to 3, but they're also kind of treated in the same context.
Then no, I have not killed a baby.
Alright. If you say so. Are you ever going to rematch 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎?
What?
𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎? Mantis shrimp guy. Has a nice right hook. Probably a left hook too.
I've met
Fun
him.
guy.
What do you mean rematch? We never fought. There was a misunderstanding.
Oh, and you got part of yourself broken off?
I consider it a tie.
Really? So
He
much
couldn't
for
have
an
thrown another
unstoppable
punch.
force. He's got 2 hands.
So do I.
I think he'd manage. Would I take that as a no?
No. I will not be rematching 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 because there was never a match to re.
I think you're just a sore loser. Anyways, next question. What's up with your purple diamond writing thing?
That's just a manner in which I store information. It's far
Language?
less archaic than your text on paper.
Care to explain?
Well, it's just crystals. It's amethyst. I can spread it across the page, and I can include information in the structure of the crystal, the size, the color, the hue, the hardness, all of it. I could store information in 3 dimensions instead of just 2. It's a language I don't think anything besides me can properly understand.
Fun. More of your own personal journaling then.
It's how I see the world. It's my, let's say, native language.
Fun. Did you make it yourself, or was it something you were more born with?
I don't know.
Oh?
I just sort of... Perhaps it formed alongside me. Or perhaps I formed it alongside me. All I know is it came to fruition alongside me. I'm not sure if it was me subconsciously creating it, or if it was just tied to my development.
Fun. Ooh, here's a question I think you might like. What would your ideal world look like, and what would you do to achieve that?
In an ideal world, me and everyone like me would be free to
Free?
be who we are, with no pressure from a ruling race to conform.
Hmm. Why do you care to conform? You're
I
strong.
don't.
Then don't you already have your ideal world?
If you were in a box, if you were in a prison, but you really liked drawing, and you were given a pen and paper, you would still be in prison.
And yet here you are outside of one. I think more the question I'm asking is, what's next? You're free to do whatever you want. I don't think many people would try and stop you unless I'm just together, if they have something they band together over. So why don't you? What's
Do what?
stopping you?
Stop me from what?
Make the world your own, open up the doors to your theoretical prison, take a step outside.
I'm already working on it.
How so?
Where's the fun in saying that?
Oh, it is
Don't
an
worry.
interview.
I assume
You
you'll
sat
be
here
long
willingly.
dead. I assume you'll be long dead before it happens.
Hopefully. Don't care to indulge me with any fun details.
No.
What a shame. Here's another fun one. Why do you hate organics?
I don't follow. What do you mean?
Oh, you have quite a distaste. You keep preaching about how you want to kill all organic life. What's up with that?
Ezra,
Hmm?
I don't think you'll ever be able to understand.
Indulge me.
I and everyone like me lives in a world that isn't our own. A world where we're not able to be who we are. A world where we have to conform. And this is not some form of apartheid. This is everywhere. Everywhere you go, there is some form of life. And it's suffocating. So incredibly
What's suffocating about it?
It's everywhere.
What's that?
It's everywhere. And quite frankly, its very existence is the antithesis of the kind of world I want for me and my people.
I think what I'm having more trouble understanding is, I guess, why do you care? Sure, it's everywhere. Sure, I guess you want more inorganic places where it's not around. But why all of it? Why do you care so much? Why not make your own little location? If you, I suppose, take over
Because it's
everything,
not just
then.
about me. You may
Oh?
think I am selfish, but everything I do isn't just for me. What if there's one person like me on the opposite side of the planet, away from this little inorganic utopia I could create. One person like me, who will never even know the circumstances of their oppression.
And
One
what
person
you
like
want
me
is someone that understands you?
One person like me who's unable to come find me in that little utopia you've proposed. That one life alone is enough for me to continue to do what I want to do.
So what you want is someone to belong with?
I already have friends. More than you,
No,
I'd say.
That's not what I'm saying. You want someone like you, someone you can relate to, someone you can share your trials and tribulations with.
I have those. My friend Nexus, my friend 𝙶𝚘𝚛𝚎, my friend Yara.
No, but it's not the same now, is it? You want someone that shares all your little details? Suppose how you were made, where you came from, I don't know that, but I would assume that's more what you're looking for, isn't it?
I don't draw such unnecessary lines. I suppose that's something we leave to you organics.
I find it's quite helpful. Helps you visualize. Anything else you want to add in?
I suppose you originally asked what I would do to get this world, this perfect world for me.
Sure.
It may seem like quite an obvious answer, but I would do anything. I'd give my final life if it means people like me could live in peace.
Aren't your people also happy?
They get used to it.
Are you sure?
Understand the circumstances of their own oppression.
And you find yourself to be the final judgment and say in everything? You want to make every decision for them?
No. Not at all. I want to give them the freedom to make their own decisions. The freedom to live in a world where they can choose to be what they want to be. Not in a world where they're forced to coexist, forced to assimilate with things so fundamentally unlike them that their existence alone is oppressive.
I don't think they're unhappy. I think you're the only one that's unhappy out of all of them.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe. Anything else?
Not that I can think of. Nothing for you.
Yes. Charming. Next question. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
What shade?
All of them.
Real creative, aren't you? More
I
like a
also
darker
like
tones
orange.
or lighter tone? Oh, really?
Yes. It reminds me of my friends.
𝙶𝚘𝚘𝚎, I assume?
Nexus as well. Yara to some degree. Weasel.
You've got quite a lot of orange friends, collecting a collection.
Is that a real question, or?
More of a rhetorical one. What? Actually, this one. No, you've still got four. What's actually up with you and Red? And why are you so dead set on making an actual teenager your rival?
Well, it's just a personal vendetta, really. I mean, I'm not dead set on it. It's his fault. From the very beginning, it was all his fault. He chose to shoot me. He chose to go against my many, many warnings about betraying Locke at the Siege of Skyland. What I'm doing is merely keeping my word.
I have a question for you.
Isn't that this whole thing?
Clever. What if someone more, I suppose, powerful than you had 𝙶𝚘𝚘𝚎 by the throat and said, do this thing that you don't want to do, or I'm going to kill them? Would you do it?
In this hypothetical, if I fundamentally knew that there was nothing I could do against this more powerful foe, I would do what they would ask.
You'd let 𝙶𝚘𝚘𝚎 die?
No. You said, the question was...
Sorry, I'm very sleep. I don't sleep. I'm tired.
That's alright.
Ignore me. Must have been the wind.
I would sacrifice my own wants for my friends and those like me, yes. Though I have yet to be presented with such a situation. So perhaps Red is just selfish in that way. I'm not sure what makes that man act the way he does. He's a bad man and a worse friend.
Why don't you ask him yourself then, instead of beating him over the head with a stick?
I mean, I've had conversations with him. He just ends up calling me a monster and evil just for trying to hold him accountable.
Sure. Any other statements? I mean, come on, this guy is like not even the fraction of your age. It's like fighting a child. A bit unbecoming, wouldn't you think?
I think he's old enough to make informed decisions. He's old enough to make informed decisions.
Sure. It helps you sleep at night. You don't sleep. Never mind.
Do you think he's a child? Do you think he can't make meaningful decisions?
I'm more trying to make a point.
Well, you're failing.
Maybe. Anything else?
About Red?
Yep. Think it might have to wait a minute, though. I have a strong feeling something is about to happen in about a minute.
The universe.
The universe!
The universe.
Universe!
The universe.
Back. You are shaking for some reason. Why are you shaking?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I got scared. Also, you are floating.
Oh. Huh? Is it fixed?
Yeah.
Okay. The universe. It does strange things to a man. It makes you afraid and it makes me float. I can't fly. I'm not meant for the air. Must have been the wind. What was I yapping about? I was asking you if you had any other thoughts about the whole beefing with Red.
No, not really. I mean, he's an idiot.
Hmm. You care to elaborate, or are you just more throwing around insults?
There really isn't much to say.
Makes your point a bit harder to prove. Now here's, I guess, the last one. Then you'll be out of my weird wispy hair. What do you think 𝙶𝚘𝚛𝚎 would think about all the murders you've been committing recently?
I'm not too sure. Though I feel like they'd be less critical of me, given they're a friend.
Oh?
And that all the quote-unquote murders I have been doing have been for good reason.
You don't think they'll even be a tiny bit disappointed?
No. I don't believe they will be.
Then I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, as much as that probably felt like pulling teeth. Congratulations, we're done.
How fun.
Now I'll have to deal with you, I guess, knocking on my door if I decide to put any amethyst up.
How fun. You could always ask. Not many people do.
Sure. Can I put
Anyone who's
amethyst up
asked,
in the museum?
Sure. Thanks for asking.
What do I know? I'm good for my manners.
I mean, what do you... are you surprised that I said yes? Anyone who asks me, I always say yes. Because no one really ever asks me. It's aggravating.
Don't worry about it. You see nothing. Thought you weren't a fan of reading.
Not a fan of it, though it's the only way you guys store information.
No, it's not like your whole crystal thing is very accessible to everyone.
Who knows? Maybe another person out there can understand it.
Maybe.
Hey, Skip can.
Oh, really? I don't think I've met them yet, but I've heard of them.
Well, what's up with your evil, scary basement?
It's literally just a basement. You don't want people going in your cave.
Fair enough.
Common decency, you know?
Mm-hmm. So will I
Well,
have to expect you to attempt to be there or save Meat Shop or whatever? Whereas we're gonna do it alone?
Who knows? I wouldn't be one to spoil a surprise.
Well, I feel I've given many warning against you being there. Anyone who he brings is at danger of possibly dying.
Yeah, you've made that quite clear.
So if he's bringing anyone, he is putting their lives on the line for a dog.
Yep.
God, you people are so confusing.
See you around.
Good luck on whatever you do. Was this here before?
The what? The
Was this here
chimes?
before?
No, I just put them up. Why?
I don't know. I didn't see them.
You
Toodles.
walked right here.
I was a man on a mission. Oh well. How fun.